Open in 2016. I'm commentator Ismat. Joining with me is
Martin, I'm from Singapore.
absolutely, and we're here.
Yes, there's a Singapore-Malaysian final.
Yeah, just like the commentators as well.
Yeah.
All right, but so like we mentioned, we have a player representing from Singapore, Melvin K.
Yes. I mean, he's very well known in the Singapore local community. Has quite a very skill, experience. Always very on his.
He's on top of his
cup.
game.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly on top of his game. So I expect that Kevin will have a very tough opponent ahead of him, and hope may the best player win, right?
Absolutely, as well as we have Kevin Ngim representing Malaysia as well. He has won multiple PCs, a very high caliber player as well. Both high caliber players are right here representing their country.
I'm sure that they will give the audience a very good the best games that they will ever play.
Absolutely, we're in for a treat.
Yes, definitely.
We're in for a treat. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm hoping for 3 games.
I hope so too.
Yeah,
At least it'll be more even. Yeah.
More even, much exciting for the crowd, and yeah, we'll see the plays made by each players.
In fact, So in fact, we ourselves were from the top 8. So, but we were sadly eliminated.
Unfortunately, I was eliminated in the quarterfinals. I lost to Melvin K myself. But yeah, what about you?
Well, I lost to Ryan, but Ryan got stopped by the finalists. So
by Melvin.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, Kevin. Was it? Kevin Ngim, yes.
Yeah, so he was stopped by Kevin.
Yep.
And well, Ryan's team was more. He made a few calls that were very, unorthodox. I would say.
Unorthodox.
Yeah, like for example the Smurgle
I
tag.
saw
The full support.
He was on the stream actually.
Exactly for Swiss rounds. He gave good games for the audience as well. Yeah, and well, the rest there are some new faces like for example the 8th seed Wahidi. He did pretty well. He was my round 4 opponent as well. So he built a team that was very anti-meta. I would consider it to be anti-meta. With choices like Giggly, choice specs. For example, I only got to know at the last minute choice specs. Lele,
whoa,
something not very common. And for what else? Joel.
Also to note, Wahidi was the only player who beat Melvin throughout the whole tournament.
Exactly. So Melvin's one single loss was to him. So to credits to your countrymen, isn't it?
Yeah. So now that Melvin K's big threat is out of the way, we'll have to see whether Kevin snag up a victory.
Yes,
because both are very well caliber players, but Melvin's one opponent who managed to beat him is out of his way.
Yeah, a Singaporean. There were Malaysians coming to the Singapore Open, but the Singaporean managed to snag the final win. For with Nelson, for example. In a way,
to see whether you can repeat it again, but in my home country,
or a fellow countryman of yours will take the title home, right?
Absolutely, we'll have to see. Oh yeah, that's right. In Singapore Open, Melvin was not present because he was in the international challenge.
Exactly.
Right, I forgot to mention that.
Yes, it was the largest. Just for the audience, it was one of the largest Pokemon VGC competitions. The first edition, which was held in Europe, was held in London. Just one of the past weeks. He did pretty well.
Players from Asia also came to represent Asia as a community and perform.
Yes, exactly.
And Melvin was one of the players who did perform to represent Asia.
In fact, he finished with a very respectable 19th position. So
19th position, that is no joke.
Yes, across 500 players all over the world, which I think is very remarkable.
Yep. And today shall be no different for Melvin K.
Yes.
All right.
Hope that we'll see the similar displays. He was even on stream during the London IC. So although unfortunately he didn't do too well, but I'm sure he will come back.
That's just good to show that Melvin is no stranger to the stream table.
Yes,
everyone
exactly.
see amazing plays, and he is being called for a good reason, folks.
Yes, that's right.
Yep. All right, the professor is getting them ready.
There appears that there is some technical issues.
But it's all right. The professor has given them the green light.
Yes.
And they shall connect soon. They're selecting their teams at the moment.
Have you played? Have you played? Even offline before the tournament. Have you have a glimpse of Kevin's team? Since that most of Melvin's opponents during the London IC has already revealed what are his team members.
Yeah, and I realized that Melvin brought the same team from his international challenge, so his team was quite open. If I can say so. But Kevin, I've not actually seen, because I've not encountered him during the Swiss rounds, and he's kept his team quite hush. and there's a lot of tricks which I've seen in the stream. You will see on the stream soon as well when it's uploaded, but it has some great tech.
Exactly. So I mean, I was his opponent in round 5.
Yep.
He revealed a lot of techs, so I shall keep it to the audience to let them see for themselves.
Exactly, and we are in team preview right now with Kevin Ngim on the left and Melvin K's team on the right.
Yes.
Alright, I'll start off with Kevin. Like, he's running an Arcanine, Salamence, double Intimidators right up front right there. Kartana, Gigalith, Porygon 2 and Tapu Lele.
Well, I mean, now Melvin's team, no stranger, Circuitry, Crocodile, Porygon 2, Lele, Whimsicott and Arcanine.
Yes, we've seen the Whimsicott and Porygon 2 synergy combination. I mean, in the previous rounds, we've seen that the Whimsicott has Tailwind and the Porygon has Trick Room.
Yes.
So he is pretty he's much more controlling in terms of speed.
Exactly. And I mean, possible techs, for example, he has revealed in his previous stream during the semi-finals.
Yep.
Endeavor, for example, to chip significant damage after Whimsicott is brought down to his, brought down to low HP, for example.
Yep.
Yeah, Lele having, which is much speedier, but we do not know what is his item yet. Yep. For example, Crocodile Arcanine is a double Intimidator pair, which is also coincidental with what Kevin's team is.
Absolutely. Similarity in terms of Pokemon, both of them are running Porygon 2, Arcanine and Tapu Lele.
Yes.
The other three are all different. But yeah, we're going into the game right now, live.
And in terms of the speed tiers, I would think that Kevin's team would have a outright more fast team compared to
Kartana's the main example.
Exactly. And now Melvin sending out Circuitry and Arcanine, with Kevin sending out Kartana and Tapu Lele.
Oh, much unfortunate for Kevin's side leading up the Kartana right here. Possibly anticipating either the Porygon 2 or Whimsicott as well.
Well, the thing is right now Arcanine would have the upper hand. I mean, now with -1, Kartana would not be able to net important KOs.
Also to note, we do see that the Arcanine went for the Intimidate first and the Psychic Surge came out second. We can clearly determine that the Arcanine is much faster than the Tapu Lele.
Yes.
Yep.
So now with Kartana switching out, what do you think it will switch out to? Porygon 2 being in a way a more defensive pivot.
Yep.
Well, getting us attack boost.
Unfortunately.
And Lele coming back.
Double switch from Kevin's side.
From Arcanine, trying to also exert intimidate pressure on Melvin as well.
Yep. It would benefit the Arcanine for sure, but not so onto the Circuitry.
But Circuitry protecting unless it's we
do see a Flare Blitz possibly going onto the Arcanine slot. Whoa! He did not target the Kartana slot, if you realize.
Why did quite a questionable decision.
No, possibly because knowing that Tapu Lele is much weaker on the defensive side, Arcanine can do significant amounts of damage onto Tapu Lele.
With the assumption that probably Kevin is not switching out his Lele, and he would really take quite significant damage anyway.
Absolutely.
Or to at least pop the berry.
Yep. But we do see Arcanine on Melvin's side being switched out for Crocodile.
Oh, more intimidate pressure. So
more intimidate pressure and a better type matchup against Arcanine.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And now Circuitry probably going for Dazzling Gleam or Snarl. Reducing his special attack. So probably, I mean, he is aware that Circuitry being a very high special attacker, trying to wear down the Circuitry special attack at least to
neutral it down.
Yes.
You're right. What? We do see a Z-move. That's an electric. No, that's Giga Havoc from Melvin's side.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is this gonna pick up the KO? That's the question. If I would presume he's gonna double target the Arcanine. Get rid of the Intimidate user from Kevin's side. Yeah.
Well, probably unless at the back there's Salamence, we're not sure, but probably as we already know, probably that's not. Whoa! Toxic. What will Crocodile do? Rock Slide?
No, this was switched out.
Oh, it's a switched out.
Yeah, it was a switch in. So it was a very well play on Kevin's side, wearing down the Crocodile. I see that Kevin does not have much answers for the Crocodile. Besides possibly Tapu Lele in the back or Kartana. We've seen Kartana.
Kartana at least can Sacred Sword and outright outspeeds Crocodile. Even Crocodile with a Choice Scar probably wouldn't be able to do that.
Kevin's main problem right now is the Circuitry. I'm pretty sure he should recognize that by now.
Yeah, but Circuitry, some players wasn't able even during the London IC and even during the Swiss rounds couldn't really exactly figure out the speed. But likely it could be slow but bulky, and we have seen moves like Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Thunderbolt, and Protect, for example. So Well, it's hard to say. Probably 2 spread moves would be possible plays.
Yep. But now Kevin's in a very peculiar situation. His answer for Melvin's Tapu Lele is significantly reduced health.
Yes.
And yep, he's gonna play a safe protect right here.
Safe protect. Probably setting up a trick room at least to he's used a crunch on at least to wear down the Porygon has before the timer on the poison.
Yep.
When it protects itself and it's toxic. Oh, he expects a switch.
He was expecting a switch on the Crocodile slot. Wow.
Well,
a little bit of a far gesture read, I would presume.
I would think it's over prediction in a sense.
Yeah.
Well, right now,
he should focus target on the Xurkitree. Because the Xurkitree is a very high special attacker. Even though it's at -1, it can still do a lot of damage regardless.
Yes, exactly. So now Arcanine probably conserving the Intimidate for the late game. Tapu Lele, well, might be able to take some 1 or 2 special attacks.
You see a taunt. Oh, taunt Crocodile. I'm impressed.
Not a move that's very carried often on
Crocodile. Because normally you would see a knockoff, but now knockoff is not available due to move tutors. So crunch will be more viable. Wow.
Oh, and the Ice Beam. Probably picking out the KO due to the poison.
No,
just left a bit. Okay. Yep. So, well, now Crocodile probably would be faster than Lele. And
it will. Crocodile is the fastest Pokemon in the field at the moment. But yeah, I think in terms of positioning, Melvin has a much better position. Crocodile can be easily sacked off right here, and Xurkitree can dish off as much damage as he can.
Probably a dazzling spread move, or even as much damage dealt on Lele as soon as possible could be another option.
We do see Kevin trying to sack off the Arcanine switch right here. Dish out a final Intimidate before it goes down.
Before it goes down, which it probably wouldn't serve much purpose at this moment. Oh, and he chose to crunch the Lele.
Even the Intimidate, that did so much.
Yeah.
That's a very strong Crocodile.
Could it be that the Xurkitree was double targeting? Oh, and the Lele picking off the probably lightly picking out the Psychic KO? No, it doesn't. And Thunderbolt on the Lele?
Yes, it does.
Yes. No, neither did he pick up the KO either.
That Snarl came into play right there.
Yes, very
without
clutch.
The Snarl, it would pick up the KO.
He would have picked up the KO,
it would,
of course.
Yes.
And now, without the Psychic Terrain boost.
If you realize now that Melvin is 1 Intimidator short, because he's already lost the Crocodile. But we do not see any Pokemon that can use rock moves or like Rock Slide from Kevin's side besides the Gigalith.
Well, I mean, probably in this game, based on the matchup that was already revealed, he didn't bring that into play.
Absolutely.
So probably he may have some issues with the Arcanine if he doesn't play around it. I mean, typical cases where Lele, if he's assuming it's faster than Arcanine, which is probably not, it could have one KO the Arcanine in terrain.
Right.
So, well, both in red, Kevin is probably in a tight spot.
Kevin's in a tight spot. Melvin, if he has any spread damage, I think now's the time to go for it.
Oh, and Kevin going for the safe protect, at least trying to scout what he is likely to do. And with Xurkitree going for the protect. And
we do know that the Arcanine is faster than the Tapu Lele.
Oh! What a surprise move.
That's definitely a surprise move, and it gives information to Kevin. Like he does not have Snarl.
No Snarl, probably Flare Blitz, Protect, any other.
Possibly Wild Charge. Possibly Wild Charge.
At least for coverage.
Yep.
Extreme Speed will be good. At least once the opponent's Lele is down, it could start at least picking off those red health Pokemon easily.
Yep. But now Kevin, with the Kartana, if he had Gigalith right here,
he could really do some work for him right now.
I think if I was Kevin going up to the next matchup, switch out Kartana with Gigalith.
An adjustment would definitely be necessary.
Yeah, but he was possibly fearing that the Tapu Lele on Melvin's side. But he goes for an Extreme Speed onto the Kartana slot.
But Kartana uses a Smart Strike on.
Xurkitree,
That was
an over prediction possibly on Melvin's side. Because he could have easily go for an Extreme Speed on Tapu Lele.
Yes.
And the Thunderbolt from Xurkitree can easily do a lot of damage onto Kartana, putting it in Extreme Speed KO range. So that's an over prediction by part that I see from Melvin's side.
Wow, that's quite unfortunate, I think, because unless the Lele, Melvin's Lele is faster, but it might not have helped him.
You know how this is a problem right now? With the Psychic terrain up, Kartana could easily KO the Arcanine if he's not carrying Protect. Smart Strike we have seen in the previous matches can easily one-hit KO a Tapu Lele. We've seen it on Melvin's side.
Yeah, but now with the +1, it's definitely assured.
Yeah, it's a sure hit KO. So Kevin wants to preserve the Kartana because he knows that's a win condition right now.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and he protects. So what shall Melvin?
Whose Tapu Lele is faster?
Oh.
Kevin's one went first. That's information right
Okay.
there. Oh! What is this? What is happening? What is happening?
Wow, what were the predictions? So now at least, but because the Kevin's Lele has already, been worn down, but neither can it be KO by extreme speed.
It all comes down to who does Kevin have in the back.
Yes. Oh, but you had a double protect and a smart strike on the
Okay, that's a one KO for sure.
One hit KO.
It's a one hit KO.
And Kevin picking up the KO lightly on the Arcanine because since he already outspent in the previous turns.
Oh, and the speed boost goes up, but we do know that the double protect has failed, and the psychic will go off.
Yes.
That was a phenomenal play.
Exactly. I mean, he had his game plan planned out very well towards the end game, knowing that the Arcanine is slow and a support type.
Yep.
And Lele, and conserving his Lele most importantly to pick it off at the very last moments.
I take my words back on bringing Gigalith because Kartana pulled in a lot of work just now. So I'm gonna take my words back. Even though Gigalith seemed like the logical selection, but definitely Kartana came into much play. One hit KOing the Tapu Lele. But yeah, it's meant for Tapu Lele to be honest.
Well, I mean, you have Leaf Blade, for example, you could KO the Crocodile.
You're right. I forgot Crocodile was in the match.
The coverage was quite good. Even even without a Leaf Blade, you have Sacred Sword. Well, I mean, in terms of the move coverage wise, Katana
really
was
good.
a superior pick for his case.
Absolutely.
So I mean, now that Melvin knows about especially his Lele versus Lele matchup, he will have to make some adjustments, probably using Trick Room to more of his advantage.
Yep, you're right, because I do not see an answer for Kevin on Melvin case Trick Room Porygon. I've not seen that. Possibly a Toxic from the... Who had Toxic again? The Porygon.
Porygon, yes.
The Porygon had Toxic.
Yeah.
So we have to see who can out-Toxic the other opponent.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, Kevin's team likely picked most of his Pokemon except Gigalith and probably except Porygon were slow. So therefore, he's likely, probably this worked for him and he's likely to employ the fast hitting strategy, which will work for him.
Yep. We do see already Melvin selecting his Mons and Kevin has just selected his Mons and we're getting into the second match. If Kevin wins this, he wins the whole tournament. If Melvin will need 2 consecutive wins after this.
Yes, exactly.
To win the Malaysia Open.
Let's hope that he will mount a comeback.
We want a game 3. I want a game 3.
I'm sorry,
Kevin, but I want a game 3. No offense, Kevin, but I want a game 3.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Because I want an equal playing field on both countries. I want no punches pulled. I want a full nice game.
Yes. And with now
a switch up.
That Kevin has switched up with double intimidates on either side, but there's a Porygon mirror right now. So Katana. My mistake. It looked like a Porygon.
It looks like a Porygon.
somehow, yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I've not much words to say on Kevin's side because like what I said, Melvin wanted to bring the Trick Room on Porygon because he already knows the Tapu Lele is slower than Kevin's Tapu Lele. So I'm pretty sure Melvin's team functions better in Trick Room, and Sabens was in a bad position over there.
Well, switching out to Porygon, at least probably to tank a lightly Ice Beam. Yeah, because likely if there's no incentive for him to Trick Room, it goes for the Protect. Like probably expecting a
Flare
Blitz, yes, which indeed went into, and then probably the Trick Room.
Yep, like I mentioned.
Yes.
Melvin's team works well under Trick Room.
Yes,
because now even the Arcanine could outspeed it inside Trick Room. Could outspeed the Kartana.
Yes. So now Kartana will be probably in a tight spot. I mean, even with the -1, Pokemon, it's the slowest right now.
He's the slowest. He's intimidated. It's just a bad position. It's a bad day for Kevin right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the third Pokemon was Salamence. Likely at the back could be anything that will resist fire will be Gigalith, assuming he brings it.
Yep.
So,
but with this Arcanine being switched out possibly for Crocodile? No, Xurkitree. I guess this is where the team synergy comes into play right here.
Yes.
A Xurkitree inside Trick Room.
Yes. He brought a Lele. So the last Pokemon was Lele. It was Mance, Porygon, Lele, and Kartana.
Yep.
Again, I'm deploying fast mode and Toxic. With the avoid, and he reverses the Trick Room. Why did he do that?
So conflicted.
I don't understand the play. Why?
Possibly Melvin can get some. We can get some insight from Melvin once we interview both players after the game. Because
Sure.
I also want to know why did he reverse the trick room? Possibly predicting the Porygon to go for a trick room on Kevin's side.
Trying to reverse it.
Yes, I think that would make much sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now that means Kevin would again be in the forefront position.
Yep.
So being able to psychic, not
Onto
sure
the
he will pick up the
circuitry.
case. Probably
It won't
not.
pick up- it will not pick
probably
up
not
the
pick
KO.
up the KO.
Oh,
Z move.
Gigavolt Havoc. Oh my goodness. Who are
Like-
you targeting?
If it's on the, of course on the Porygon, probably not. But
I'm pretty sure he's going to target the Lele.
Lele,
It makes more sense, Lele. Because Lele is the much higher offensive Pokemon on Kevin's
that
side.
it quickly needs to get rid of.
Yep.
Well, I'm curious. At least I didn't
Yeah.
see the damage output from this.
Yep. Would it live? Would it live?
No,
Oh, it's a
it does
1-hit
not
KO.
live. It's a 1-hit KO. Oh my god. That's one down straight away.
And the Beast Boost activates. Oh my goodness.
And it's boosting even more special attack.
You just
And-
see an Ice Beam going onto the Circuitry slot. Wow.
Oh, will he pick out the KO?
It won't. Oh!
Oh!
Like I said, it won't. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean, it could have been turned. It could have been quite a more cancelling out situation whereby if the Porygon managed to pick out the KO on a high roll,
Yep.
I would
Possibly
hardly
on a
say.
roll.
Yeah. So now Trick Room is up. No, was it returned to normal?
No. The Porygon on Melvin's side set up the Trick Room.
Mm.
So right now, the Porygon on Kevin's side can easily pick up the Circuitry, if you notice. And we have seen before that the Kartana has, what was it? Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword is meant for the Porygon, but with the Intimidate switch in, which I expect from Melvin on the Circuitry slot, possibly onto Crocodile, I don't think Melvin's gonna let that happen. Yep.
Well, exactly.
Like I said.
Probably Arcanine.
Arcanine, yep.
Yeah. And likely it's not going to pick out a KO, and probably it's going to Trick Room again.
Yeah, you're right. To reverse it. No, why
At
would you
least-
reverse the Trick Room though?
But now the Trick Room. Wait, let's see. Oh, avoiding again.
Twice.
And the Ice
Two
Beam
avoids.
breaking the sash on the Katana. No, it's a
that
no.
crit?
Yes. Wow. Wow.
A very unfortunate turn of events for Kevin right there.
And not doing too much. Even with, I mean, at the -1, I wouldn't expect to do so.
That was very unfortunate on Kevin's side. Two toxic misses.
very, very
Is this
unfortunate.
a Aaron Zhang Will-O-Wisp miss?
He says toxic miss.
That's a toxic miss, Kevin. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt Kevin.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I take my words back. I don't want a game 3. You can try and pull up a victory right now.
Quickly close it up now. Well, now he's one Pokemon down. Katana heavily damaged.
And Kevin did not get the chip damage that he required on the Porygon.
Exactly.
Very crucial.
Not being able to put the Porygon on timer would be quite important. Now he's retreating, and Salaman's trying to probably predict a Flare Blitz on the Porygon slot, at least to -1. Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah. So now that probably Katana would not be. Oh, Katana going for the protect.
But there are still many Trick Room turns though. I'm not sure. Oh, Porygon goes for a safe recover right there.
Goes for a safe recover.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Porygon's back to full.
And wild charge. Oh, on the Katana.
Wow.
Or probably he didn't want to risk the Flare Blitz recoil damage. But wild charge will be sufficient for the one
They're
hit.
both the same.
Is it? Oh, oops, sorry.
Yeah, they both have recoil. So
Damn. Oh yeah, my mistake.
Yep. So now I'm pretty sure Melvin's in a dominating position. All his Pokemon, most are now at full health. And we do see Arcanine being switched up. What?
Tapu Lele.
It's a very safe switching for Tapu Lele.
Yeah, in case he's trying to use the devastating Drake, which we have seen the previous, one of the few Swiss rounds before.
Yep, absolutely. We do see Porygon being switched in from Kartana.
Probably expecting a KOing move on Katana anyway.
Yep.
So
Do
trying
we
to
said,
conserve.
protect from
Protect,
Salamence.
trying to burn out the Trick Room turns.
Yep. But Kevin is playing in a really
More on the back seat now.
Yeah, really backseat position.
Yes.
The momentum is heavily swinging on
Melvin's favor.
side.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
So probably there's one more turn of Trick Room, and well, it's either Porygon can't really do anything significant.
I'm surprised that Kevin has not brought in the Gigalith because we have already seen his Gigalith is running Heavy Slam.
And it will be a much more positive matchup.
Yes.
Versus the what do you call that, the fairy, the Tapu.
The Tapu Lele,
Yes.
I mean the Crocodile, it has Earthquake for it. So I'm really questioning why the Gigalith was not brought in.
And it just let the mans go down sacrificing, but he could use the toxic at least to kill the circuit tree. Probably one of the harder hitters. But
here's the problem, right? I mean, now Melvin has a safe switching for Porygon too. Yeah, and we do know that the Sacred Sword, I mean, Kartana can only target one Pokemon, and Porygon cannot go up against Melvin's 3 remaining Pokemon. It just can't.
Exactly. But well, I mean, now it's about the mind games, about his sense.
Okay, yeah, that's Arcanine. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Game
well,
3, please.
he can't
Game
pick up the
3,
Lele, and yeah, probably Arcanine will go for the remaining kill.
Yep.
Well, two against 3, probably. Well, Kevin would have to take it to a game 3.
Yep. Right. So we got our wishes. 1 win on each country's side, and we're gonna have game 3 here, folks. I'm hyped for that. Oh, but we do see the game still being played out. We do see a Protect on Arcanine.
Probably trying to scout for info, but well,
you're right. You're right. Double Protect, just trying to scout out, gets as much information as possible.
At least where he already knows that he's likely to win, or probably just trying to read out what are the possible plays.
Yep.
Double targeting on the Lele.
Surprising. Kevin's Toxic wants to hit when the opponent goes for Protect.
Well
played, Porygon.
Applaud. Well, Katana uses Protect. Well, but he definitely wouldn't Trick Room because
Extreme Speed's there. Kevin, I don't think there's any way for you to come back on this side.
Well, still trying to fight hard at least.
Yep.
And now it's going to Toxic. Now putting the Lele on the timer as well.
Yep. Absolutely. But at full health, I don't know if Porygon can stall out with Recover, because with Psychic from Tapu Lele, Flare Blitz from Arcanine, and mind you, Arcanine is at full health.
Yeah, and he has probably one more healthy Pokemon. Which was it? One more healthy Pokemon which was not revealed.
It was Porygon 2 in the back.
It was Porygon 2 at the back.
Yeah. Extreme Speed, wow.
Okay, and they're probably doubling the Psychic on the Porygon 2.
Yep, definitely. Oh no, Moonblast, wow.
Stab.
Psychic and Moonblast are stabbed, so either one doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Moonblast will have a high PP, so Moonblast right.
And it missed.
Unfortunate for Kevin.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yep, so Porygon not in his game, not in his prime today in this current matchup. Hopefully Kevin can adjust and play better. Possibly I would like to see the Gigalith being brought in, because the Gigalith is a very good answer to Melvin's side.
It will pose significant problems, especially that he cannot. Most of Melvin's attacks from his Pokemon probably wouldn't be able to take it down in one hit, and he'll be able to deal back significant damage to the.
You're absolutely right.
Twisted.
All right, so we're getting ourselves a game 3, folks.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting ourselves a game 3, 1 win on each side, and the adjustments have been played. We've seen how threatening the Trick Room is on Melvin's side.
Yes, definitely. I would think that the Kevin's strategy will be probably to overwhelm him with more offense.
Yep.
At least before the Trick Room gets up, but he will have to seek a more proper answer towards the Trick Room, where either to stop it from setting up, or force a switch out or something like that. So then he will have to adjust.
Which is Gigalith.
Well,
we'll have to see whether he brings it, because I really insist on him bringing the Gigalith.
At least if he doesn't bring it for the 3rd game straight,
there must be a reason for him to not bring it.
And it's for us to find out later.
Yeah, because I don't see Salamence posing a major threat to Melvin's side. Melvin has many defensive coverage, if you notice. Especially defensive Tapu Lele with the Psychic Seed under Psychic Terrain. Intimidate to boost the defenses on Tapu Lele through intimidating the opponents and raising their attack lowering their attack stats.
And then in fact the devastating Drake, at a very well-timed Tapu Lele switch in, you will render the Z move useless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So in terms of that he shouldn't bring, I feel that the Salamence would not have done a lot of work for him as well.
Yep, as we do see a safe lead from Melvin with the Porygon and Xurkitree lead.
Yep. And Arcanine and Porygon too.
Switch up your leads. Switch up the leads on Kevin's side. Luckily, do not bring the Mance. It was worth nothing.
Yes.
In my opinion, it was an absolute drawback. But it doesn't matter. He gave us a game 3, so I thank him for that.
Sure, definitely. Yeah. So the download getting the attack boost. Yep. So probably the likely play either to reverse, if assuming Melvin wants to set up Trick Room. He likely play from Kevin would be to reverse it. ends now to bring down Zakichu's special.
You're absolutely right. I forgot about Snarl. Oh, but he switched out into Gigalith.
Gigalith,
like I said.
like your wish came true. Gigalith and Shiny on top of that, and setting up the sand.
Yeah. That's kind of boosts Gigalith's special defense.
Special defense.
Yes.
He goes for the protect. Probably going for the protect trick room option.
No, toxic. Will it
toxic.
hit? It connects.
Oh, it finally connects.
Oh, that's unfortunate on Melvin's side because he needed to preserve the defensive Pokemon, the stall Pokemon, which was the Porygon.
Oh.
And Trick Room is set up for Gigalith. I am shocked. I am so done right
now.
now.
Well, he was. I mean, the audience could see he was shaking his head. Probably he
set
might
up
have
the Trick Room for Gigalith.
To do its thing. Yeah.
So now Gigalith is a major threat because whatever you switch in from Melvin's side, it is weak to Gigalith if it has Rock Slide or Earthquake.
Yes, exactly. A heavy slam. If a well-timed heavy slam on the Lele, one hit KO.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. So
yes.
That's why I said the Gigalith was a much better pick for Kevin's side.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, if you were, what would you be doing if you were Kevin right now? Go all offense?
Definitely go. He needs to chip damage from Xurkitree. Xurkitree is not prone to intimidates. It has very high special attack. Get as much damage as you can from the Xurkitree because the Xurkitree is the biggest threat on the team right now. Yes.
So probably we'll see a Rock Slide. Oh, fishing for the flinch.
Hoping for flinch hacks.
But well, it's a significant chip.
That does so much
how much the damage. Oh, and the energy ball. Look at how much it will do. But it will not kill the Gigalith, definitely, as you said, mentioned, the Sand Stream boosting his defense and he's reversing the Trick Room. Why did he do that? Oh my!
I am.
Oh my! Wow! Well-timed Trick Room.
Well timed. That was a magnificent play.
Kevin totally read Melvin in that case, isn't it?
Yes, I'm at loss for words. I am so done.
That was so. Wow, it caught all of us by surprise.
I'm choked up by my words based on what I just see. Wow.
Wow.
Kevin. Read Melvin like a book.
Exactly. Well, right now it's in a fix. Trick Room is still up.
Yeah.
And Gigalith is still fastest mon, and it's going to exert offensive pressure again.
Yeah. So here comes the question, right? We see it survive an energy ball. Can it survive an Ice Beam from Porygon?
If it doubles up, probably not.
Yeah. So now he needs to bank on the flinch on Porygon.
Yes.
Gigalith needs to bank on the flinch on Porygon.
Yes.
Yeah. Rock Slide.
Rock Slide.
Would it connect? Would it
connect?
connect?
That's the thing.
It did
it did not connect. And the Porygon on the Ice Beam. Oh, on the Zakichu's trying to pick up the KO, and he reverses the Trick Room.
Oh, snap.
Now momentum is being swung back all the way to Melvin's favor again.
Momentum left and
right. Left and right.
I'm so done.
Wow, what a game, what a game.
Yes, I am entertained. This is the game I wanted to see all weekend.
All the mind games, exactly. So, wow. But actually, Porygon is on a timer. Look at the Toxic slowly picking out the by the poison damage.
Yeah. I'm not sure because right now, right, Gigalith is at 81 hit points. It's at the yellow zone.
Yes.
It's a rock type, remember? Can Xurkitree Z move knock out Gigalith even through protect? That's a question.
Well, given his special attack investment, probably it may.
Probably it may. Yeah,
it may.
But
And
we do see an Arcanine being switched in from Kevin's side right here.
yes,
And what do we see? I'm expecting a Z move on Xurkitree right now.
that would be his most
makes
viable
more
play.
sense,
In order to quickly get it.
Yeah,
Yes,
like I
exactly
said.
as you expected.
Exactly like I expected.
Well-
Onto the protect on Gigalith. It depends, can he live right now?
If it doesn't, well, then he will lose his only solution to things like the opposing Arcanine and all the others.
Opposing Pokemon when they're under Trick Room.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we see it live?
Yes.
Hey,
Moment of truth.
Arcanine!
Moment of truth.
No, Arcanine.
No.
He did
Oh, he did go to the Arcanine, and he picked up the 1-hit KO. Holy shit! Wow. What was that decision?
Yeah. Beast Boost is up. Gigalith is the slowest one. Trick Room.
Oh
my
Trick Room again for him.
goodness.
Why
And the
did he-
Porygon's gonna go down to poison.
Yes. And buffeted by the Sandstorm.
By
And
the
going to go
Sandstorm.
to the poison. Why?
Oh my goodness. I am flabbergasted right now. What is this I'm watching?
And yes, wow.
Wow, I can't believe Porygon on Melvin's side kind of helped Kevin before going down. Okay.
We definitely have to question.
Yeah.
But now, momentum is largely on Kevin's favor, I would say, isn't it? Because
Kevin has not revealed what is his other move. We have seen Rock Slide.
we have seen Protect,
Yeah. What is the other two moves?
Heavy Slam, White guard.
That's why we've seen on stream. Can he pick up KO?
Ah. Well,
Plus, Melvin has another Pokemon in the back.
Yes.
Melvin has an Intimidate. Now's the time you want to bring it out, boy. Now's the
now
time.
is the time. Now is the time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now Porygon, probably the likely play will be either to Toxic the Lele and then either fishing for the Rock Slide or going directly for the heavy Slam, but it's probably not
So many possibilities.
so many
here.
possible plays.
Yes. I'm hyped. Okay, we'll have to see. I mean, is Melvin willing to remove the Beast Boost on Circuitry, like just switching in?
But he just
He did. That's why I'm wondering. Because the Arcanine is very viable in case it has Heavy Slam for the Intimidate.
I see. He expected that play.
Yes.
He expected that play.
If it was intimidated, it can live the Heavy Slam.
And then hit back with a Psychic.
Yeah, do we see a Toxic Connect onto
Yes.
Tapu Lele? He needed the chip damage onto Tapu Lele.
Yes, he
That's
needed
right.
to put the Lele on time on a Toxic timer.
Yes.
And right now, yes, he's using the Psychic as expected.
Onto the Gigalith and
onto
slot.
The Gigalith slot, try to pick up the KO.
That does so much damage under Psychic Current and Sunstorm is subsided.
Yes.
That means it can't pick up the KO next turn. Because through Sandstorm, it was able to pick up with the chip damage. But now the Sandstorm has subsided. Wow, in a very it was very timely manner on Kevin's side. I don't know whether he predicted all this or not.
Well, I mean, on hindsight, I mean, from a third-party point of view, probably it would appear so, but probably we will have to ask him later.
Yep. My goodness, there's so much mind games right now, and we're only at 8 minutes and 8 minutes 28 seconds into the game. Porygon's being switched out. Hello?
And he's switching out to Gigalith to reset out the sand again, but it will be susceptible to a Psychic on that slot, and he will easily lose his offensive pressure later on in the game since Trick Room is already up.
You're absolutely right.
Yes,
Shadow
and Shadow
Ball.
Ball on to the Lele likely. Will he leave? No, it does not leave.
Oh my god, that was
Oh, that was free. And Flare Blitz. Well, I would expect not to leave. I would expect in that range.
it lives.
It will leave. It will leave.
Does it get burned? Oh, it doesn't get burned.
Damn. Oh, now probably, but since the Trick Room is still up, Gigalith will move first.
I realized the synergy between Kevin and in Kevin's team, like the Toxic from Porygon onto the stall Bulkymons on Melvin's side.
Yeah.
With the Sandstorm, the poison, it's gonna overwhelm the Bulkymon.
Yes.
It's slowly chipping them away
Exactly.
for the Porygon to take over soon.
Yes. So it's just like the bit by bit, the 1 or 2 HP or the
Yes.
3 it will matter over the long run.
Yep. So I'm not sure whether is Kevin gonna protect right here, because Arcanine.
I would expect the Arcanine to protect because
I
I would
expect the Arcanine to switch out, honestly. Because you want to bring it later for the Intimidate.
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
I would think so too.
Yeah, bring in the Circuitry, sack it off.
Sack it off
Yeah.
and then
Circuitry's
follow.
not. Circuitry can put in work to Porygon, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see here.
Oh, and he used fishing for the fishing for the fish. Miss. And the Arcanine easily going down to the Rock Slide.
That was unfortunate on Kevin's side. But
Yeah. Oh, but
he
it was a
needed-
crit,
Oh, it was a crit. I'm not sure if it mattered.
but not sure.
Ice Beam cannot freeze him. It's already poisoned. That does so little damage. And you see
And the
Psychic
Psychic
going
going on to the
onto
Gigalith.
Gigalith's slot.
Oh, and Kevin left with Porygon against the world. Oh my.
Even the Sandstorm is buffeting it. Oh.
Yes, and it's now. I mean, there's nothing much that Kevin could recover. I mean, leaving with 1.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wow. Well, I would say the positioning, Melvin's.
It's way
Melvin's
better right now.
endgame plan was to at least overwhelm by the number of Pokemon over the long term, because you know that Porygon being the last one will not be able to take down any of his 2, and then you will be able to pick off the
Mind you,
KOs.
the Circuitry has not even used his Z move yet.
Exactly. Wow. And it's recovering, trying to at least put a last ditch attempt.
Yep. He's trying to bank on the Sandstorm, buffeting the Tapu. Oh no, we just hit Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Oh, he used it on
Alright.
Arcanine, and he got a paralysis. And now Tapu Lele using the Psychic probably would not be able to finish it. Yep, and he's
But
still going to
that's
last.
good game because the trigger will expire.
Yes.
And the Circuitry will Thunderbolt the Porygon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But well, it doesn't matter. I mean, either all the attacks from
Lele and Circuitry were too much.
yes
for
will
Kevin
be
to handle.
will be too much and too overwhelming for Kevin to be able to handle it.
Yep, and trigger has
Yes,
expired.
and Melvin definitely closing out the game, and Kevin already forfeiting. And now congratulations to Melvin, and he takes the VGC Malaysia Open.
Yep. Congratulations to Melvin. Yep. Well-deserved victory for him.
Exactly.
And we'll be having an interview with Melvin K.
Sure.
Our Malaysia Open champion.
Well, congrats to him. I think this was a magnificent display by both players.
Yep.
In fact, the game 3 was to me is the most exciting game.
Yep. Most exciting of the past 2 days for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I will leave it to you to answer most of our questions that we had during the commentary. And then we shall let the audience find out some answers of some of the plays that they have made.
Yep, absolutely. I can't wait to interview Melvin soon later. Yeah, the guy who beat me. Yeah.
Well, at least he took the trophy home. But too bad. I mean, consolation. At least that Malaysia managed to represent
into the finals.
Into the finals is really
it's something.
Yeah, it's something definitely.
All right, we'll catch you all soon with our interview with Melvin K, our Malaysia Open champion.